Let's go take a look at this thing. Gee!
1332.
Alrighty guys, so there's the floor. Time for a video. Who likes a new hat? Huge shout out to was it Little Buck? Littlebuck.ca. They have a shop here in Bowmanville. They hooked me up with this hat, so. Alright, what's going on guys? Welcome back to a new YouTube video. Today's an exciting day. We are starting I guess you call it the next chapter of Jared Vlogs here. We are officially getting rid of the flat hard top I have for my truck. And we're getting what's it called? A cab for the truck. And I am building a camper in the back of my truck. We're here. I saw it already, it looks nice. Alright, let's go. Let's see what we can do here. It's gonna be nice. I'm excited. Obviously, we gotta get the monies. Obviously, guys, if you ever need something for your truck, this is the place to come. They got everything in here. What we're dealing with the beautiful Chevy today. Alright, guys, it's all done. Let's go take a look at this thing. Jeez, that's so nice. Guys, look at this. Oh my goodness, it's a beauty, guys. Thank you. Oh, I'm so excited to go camping, guys. I can't wait. Alrighty, we're at Home Depot. We're gonna get some wood for the back of the truck now. We took down measurements of everything that we do need. And guys, let's look at the total, guys. This is how much you guys can build your own camper for if you live here in Canada. So the total comes out to
$113.32, please.
$113.32. You can build a camper for yourself. Is it not plywood? Alright, so we're back home, guys, and we're gonna do some measuring here. And the first thing we're gonna measure is how high I want my additional shelf. And I want this shelf to come flush. The plywood needs to sit flush on this, so. Okay guys, so we're here. Oh, I'm gonna walk you guys through everything. So.
Don't forget the bed coming from there.
No, so I'm gonna leave, I need at least, I want the bed to be from the wall to about here.
Say 24 inches, which is here.
No, it's literally just for like my jackal or some clothes or
Alright,
eating
so we'll
dinner.
go 16.
Okay, so we're gonna go 16 inches from the left to the right.
It's gonna be basically a square box, 16 inches.
There you go. So we're gonna do that right now.
Square it.
Okay, so we're cutting that piece of wood 7 more times, and that will make 8. So give me 1 second. All right, so we're gonna get the height now, guys. So we almost messed up. We're not cutting 8 of these. We're only cutting 4 of these at 16 inches. Now we're finding the height, which is gonna come up right about 1/4 inch below that metal thing. 17 inches high. We're gonna cut 4 of those at 17 inches and 4 at 16 inches, because 16 inches is the length, 17 is the height.
You're going crooked.
So guys, that's gonna sit just like that.
Like that. And we're gonna build one more.
We're gonna build one more, the exact same. Watch this. 3, 2, 1. And like that, we have 2 identical boxes. This one is gonna go at the far end, Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put, I believe, a piece of plywood on the side, right? I'm gonna crawl in there, or?
Yeah, bring it all the way down to the end.
So we're gonna cut a piece of plywood that is 63 inches in length by 19 inches. That's the next step, and that's gonna lay right on top. You can push it more. Okay guys, we're just drilling in the screws to support the tabletop. Alright guys, so this is the this is gonna be a table. It's not my bed. But yeah, so the next thing we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna put a piece of plywood here right across to kind of get rid of this. Okay guys, so we figured it out. So I'm gonna put a door there, and then we're gonna cut a piece of plywood for right here, and then I'm just gonna cut a hole. That's literally it, so I can reach in and grab stuff. And then the front will be a door so I can reach in and grab stuff. So the next step is we're gonna measure this. Okay guys, so it's getting a little bit harder to see. We're gonna call it quits after this. So we got this, but I did put a divider in, so I just put another support right there. So there's two supports, and I put a piece of plywood there just to have two different sections of storage. Now we're going to put this piece on. I cut out a little slat. Now we're putting this on. I'm going to drill this in right now. Alright, so it's getting dark out, as you guys can tell. So we're stopping here. So this is going to be one storage. There will be a door frame here, and then this can be for like my oven or whatever, and then the back side can literally forever. This side is completely done now, guys. We just have a little bit of touch-ups to do. Next thing is we're going to be building the bed, which is going to go right here, which will probably be tomorrow. Alright, what's going on, guys? The next day, and we were back on the build. So last night we finished this. Hard to see it last night, but so we have one storage here. There's going to be a door here, and then over there, that cut out another hole, which will be another storage back there for whatever. Today we are working on the bedside and the walkway today. So that's our next steps. So right now we're going to measure out the bed. So we're building the bed 22 inches in length and 12 inches in height. So that's what we're going to work on right now. Alright guys, so this is what we're doing. We're cutting this 11 inches high, and then we have to account for the extra 1.5 inches for the 2x4 that's going to sit on top and the plywood. So we're cutting 5 of these 2x4s into 11 inches in height.
I believe this was 63.
Okay guys, so when you're working with a shorter bed, mine isn't 6 foot, mine's like 5'8", 5'9". We want to utilize as much room as we possibly can. So right now we're measuring with the tailgate up so that the plywood can go pretty well as close as flush as we can get to have as much maximum sleeping room as possible.
66.5.
We could probably go 67, Dad. Yeah, we could.
All right, we'll try 67.
So we're gonna go 67 sleeping bed for my bed for the top, which is gonna be the plywood. It's gonna be 67 inches long. Camping in it. Alright guys, so when it's all finished and built, my dad agreed to go camping one night by himself. He's gonna take the GoPro. He's gonna try sleeping in here. Hope that'll be a cool video. Anyways guys, so here's the bed frame. We cut out 11 inches high, and then we have our length, and then we toenail these in. Okay, this support has to be this way. Well, this support has to be turned because of the grooves in the truck bed. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a support here, in the middle, at the end, and here to give it as much support as you can, because I am, you know, even though I'm only like 180 pounds, the more support the better. So that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna cut about 5 more 11 inches on the 2x4s, and then we're gonna drill them all in here to make it super supportive. And when that's all done, I'll turn the camera on because you guys don't want to watch just drilling and cutting. So be right back. Woo! All right guys, update. We have our supports in for my bed. Okay, we were gonna do the extra mile and do this, but we should be okay. I put my whole weight on there and it didn't move. So pretty well 3 2x4s, and then one like this, which is toenailed in, 2 across, rinse and repeat in the middle, except for 2 instead of 3, and rinse and repeat at the end. So next what we're doing is we're cutting the plywood to the length of my bed, and then drilling that down. What we need to do is we need to shorten this by about 2.5 inches. So it's here, it's gonna come into about roughly here. And then that will give a lot more room on the floor, a lot more space for my legs, and just an overall a little bit better of a comfortable experience. So once we're done doing this, we're going to take this out and cut in this by 2 inches and put everything back in. You're not gonna watch that part. I'm gonna do it right now and watch this. Watch, ready? 3, 2, 1. The bed, good. See how much, and then we shorten this like I said, and there's so much more room here. There's really enough room that I could sleep on the floor if I really wanted to. So again, we just shortened it. We didn't change the length or the height, we just changed the length, that's it. Next thing we're gonna do is we are putting a piece of plywood across here just to enclose this. This is not going to be storage, only this, and you can see that hole over there is gonna be storage.
Well, you can make storage here if you want to.
I don't need it.
All right.
We're good.
We get the truck.
And I have the whole truck for storage anyway. So next is this. Alrighty guys, there you go. We covered all that. I didn't make any drawers in there because I mean I have the whole truck if I need a drawer, right? And then I also have a storage here, storage there. Now we are gonna put something here, but we're gonna do that later on. Again, no storage on the bed. That's the bed. That's gonna be the kitchen, and I have a huge walkway now. What I'm gonna do now, just to kind of make it look more like nice and pretty, I'm gonna stain it. So I'm staining this, and I'm gonna stain this, and I'm gonna stain this and this. I'm not gonna stain this because I'm just gonna put a mattress up top of there. There's no point. So we're gonna do that right now. It does make it look pretty. So I did run out of stain. So I did this, this, and this. I have to do that and that next, which I'm going to do that tomorrow morning. I'm going to run to the hardware store tomorrow morning, grab everything else I need. So we have to make another trip to Home Depot. We need to get one of those, which is a 1 by 12, I think. That's what we got, a 1 by 12 by 6. And that's gonna be for the floor. I have one at home, so that's good. Now we need hinges and we need paint or stain. So we're gonna go find hinges. Okay, so we got 2 hinges. And they're $2.41 each. So I think 3. Alrighty guys, we are looking for Early American, which is right here. Early American, small can, and it's $15. So yeah. Okay, we just got back home. We got our stain. We're gonna stain this and this. In 3, 2, 1. Boom, boys! It looks so much nicer when it's stained. Again, you guys don't have to stain it. I just thought, you know, kind of, I'm gonna be living back here, so I might as well like it, right? What we're gonna do now is we're gonna work on the floor, which is where this piece and the other piece I have in the house is gonna come in. So I'm gonna be just measuring and cutting. So yeah, we're back. Alrighty guys, so there's the floor. Now there is a little bit of a difference between the height and the wood, but once we put a nice carpet on top of that, you won't even notice. That is the next thing that we are gonna go and get. Well, it's like a rug, I guess. It's a little short. They didn't have the same size, but nothing came out.
Wait. Messy fucking job, Go like this.
Okay, so we do have to buy one more of this exact same carpet. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but just I'm gonna cut a piece and overlap that and then finish back there, but that's a later on thing. The next thing we're gonna do is put the foam that I plan on sleeping on top of our bed. So we're gonna open the foam up. All right, guys, Dad's laying on the mattress.
Yeah, we're on an angle here.
Yeah, but how's if it's not?
Peace and quiet. If it was summertime, I get sleep out here.
So there it is, guys. What we did was we put the mattress down and doubled it up, cut it to length, and then we put these this piece of wood, which is actually just plywood, right across, and we nailed it in to make sure the sheet stays nice and tight. And that's it. Now I got to do one more thing, and you guys will see the end product. So give me 3 seconds. All right, guys, it is officially time to show you guys the finished project. It is nighttime now, but I'm gonna try to do it, but it might be a little dark, so but you guys are gonna see a lot when we go camping. So are you guys ready for this? Here we go. We're gonna open this. Okay, we're gonna open that. I'm gonna turn on the light. I'm gonna make sure I don't. And here it is in 3, 2, 1. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. I appreciate it if you guys stayed. Probably a long video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And we're going to be going camping. See you guys in the next one. Peace.